himself in all those situations. That pistol round especially, that's the one from a really bad tone. The bickering would have started nice and early there. I feel like they just need to pick themselves up, dust themselves down. I think they'll be okay. But like I said, this is a classic FaZe map. We've seen them have some huge performances on land. On this one especially, we're going to get straight into it. We'll be FaZe starting on the T side, 4 sets of armor, and AZ with a double flashbang. I think with the smoke as well, which has been deployed towards window already. Like a beast heavy pack, 5 players really towards that side of the map. NBK has spotted someone though. I don't know what's from USP, but he's looking to get the first kill going full back.
Yeah, no one going to play off the contact either. FaZe have just kind of hit the brakes, and now the flashes have come through. That's really nicely timed, actually. Going to force NBK to back away. He can no longer stand out in this position. Devil not going to hit a single shot on the way through, and now it's going to leave it all down to NBK. He's found Alu at least, but where's the others? There we go. Finally, Devil comes in. The bomb has been planted, and now it's actually a 4v3. The kit's in Kenny S's hands. Apex going to go in on the challenge. He gets Keo down, and there we have it. AZ falls, leaving it just to Rain in a 1v4, and he's not hit the clean shot that he needed. And that means that Envy can just collapse inward very comfortably.
So they smoke towards window, flashing towards B. They're hoping they could get those initial frags there, but it was actually the CTs putting up the brick wall. Devil and NBK going to work there, and the pretty simple retake. Apex jumping out the window, going to town with the PG. The terrorists have the advantage. They don't have to work too hard. They just gain the mid control, work together, and find out where the final execution comes in. You can see Rain, he's edging out towards Palace here. So how far does he dare go?
And Devil's playing below him as well. So again, as the moment he steps out, the moment he gets punished. However, he does at least find Apex, which now opens up that play through connector. That means Devil's now vulnerable. He has no support from jungle at all. FaZe have now turned themselves away from mid, and they're going to go for the A hit. So Devil can still have some sort of impact here, bearing in mind he's got the flash there. He can flash over the top from the ladder, just completely flash out towards Tetris, but he's got still presence. And look at this, great play. He does the best he can, really. It was always going to be a one-and-done spot unless they didn't check it at all, which is not going to be the case now. 4v2. Envy completely locked out from this, but still happy given a chance there. Keo's just going to widely step out. Didn't get anything else from that. Luckily shut down in there, because that was looking a bit more dangerous there. Because now NBK, even though they're low, can still do work with this scout. It can affect the 2 remaining players.
Rain had 12 HP as well. I thought Happy was going to get the double, but does manage to take him down. 3 versus 1 now. NBK only has that scout. He's very good with that weapon, but I think the situation is a bit of too much of a stretch for him, and it's going to be the dying seconds.
If they can do any better from the back of this, but already mid-aggression again. Apex can be wandering his way up here. FaZe better be ready for this. He already spots one crossing towards the box, takes the fight on the second. AZ falls and now goes back for more. Alu couldn't survive through that one. Excuse me, could survive through that one. Apex does go down in the end. And now they wait for the other players to come through. The split through underpass is certainly something they've seen before, and they're going to see it again.
4 and 4 for now. It was a good response from Alu, using the sound cues to make sure he nailed that kill towards the top of middle. Apex went down after taking AZ. So Jacob now going to be flashed in towards connector, see if Happy is to be playing close once again. Not going to be the case this time. And actually get control of connector, a very valuable part of the map if you can get it. Smoke off towards window, and I guess this will be an A split coming in. You see the position of Rain. He's been towards that A ramp once again, waiting for his team to actually sell the fake and hopefully get him in position where he can get in and cause some damage.
And Happy's so vulnerable until he takes the fight himself. If he just sat in dark there, anyone going through connector can be a huge threat, as you've just seen. Jacob does punish him, but good play from Kenny earlier towards challenging towards connector.
Wow.
6 shot from Kenny, and again, that's classic Kenny S coming back in. If this is just a small display of what we've got coming up this season, everyone's going to be terrified of this man.
Those 2 shots were absolutely mind-blowing. That second one especially looked like he had no grounds to hit that one whatsoever, but of course, working out for him just now. He does do a nice little grenade in towards the connector area.
Going to be Apex to find Rain. Just a bit of a spray in and hope for the best, and it works. Again, though, looking at Apex's HP and Devil's, it's looking pretty vulnerable on A now. I don't know if FaZe know that completely, but Devil goes back in for more.
No.
Oh no, the nade not so great this time. Apex just gonna remove Devil away. Got tired of him taking all the kills. But FaZe are actually still looking towards A, and Apex is about to get a very bad surprise right behind him. No, he turns around. That's massive. That's a bomb as well. Alu falls, and a devastating blow there.
Yeah, that's horrible news. How do you even recover from this? AZ's trying to do what he can. He finds a kill towards short, but still trying to recover that bomb with 30 seconds remaining. Okay, Envyus seem like they want to give this one away. It's going to be a 2v2 now, and Kenny S towards CD Spawn. That's the saving grace in this situation. You need to deny people getting up towards Palace, but the Molotov has come in, and he knows that means they're going to try and get in right now. 1 shot was all it required, and now all of a sudden, this is actually looking possible for FaZe. Apex burns him from the grave.
Oh my god.
But that was a disastrous round from Envyus. All they had to do in that situation is just play off Apex information. They've got to get towards Palace, delay them as long as you can, and stop them planting. They're all facing, all rotating with their knives out. Looking for anyone to be boosting right now, but there's his presence towards Connect. Actually, 2 players in that area. AZ is listening out, does see the smoke bouncing. Let's get here for some sort of cover. He has an option to stay in the smoke and try and catch him as the rotating to the steps area, decides to face, and Devil takes his head off. This is going to signal for them to get into the A side. Going to be checking that shadow area. Keo gets 1, but Devil once again, it's another round. Another kill on the board, actually 3 this round.
Yeah, that's massive from him already to be able to unravel that complete A-hold pretty much. And now Alu and Jacob left in the 2v4. Alu does get a glimpse, and that's all he needs. Going to take down Kenny S, and now it's a 2v3, becoming a little bit more possible, but Jacob will be working in through by Connector. There's 2 players there, so anytime if he doesn't make the most sensational of shots here and make it incredibly crisp, he's in trouble, and he knows it now. I think he's spotted maybe both of these players are aware of at least minimum 1. Devil at ramp. There's the kills back to back. This is suddenly becoming incredibly possible, and Alu invites Devil. I don't know why they all peaked together. I don't know how they all managed to die in that sort of situation, but again, FaZe pull it off at the very last couple of seconds.
They're actually being very disciplined there. That's a really nice play from Jacob especially. He only gets 1 kill that round, but he does the incendiary in towards Connector. That's the start of it all. That's what, as soon as he makes happy FaZe.
The second he gets any information, and FaZe have got to be so frustrated so far. So many close rounds have come towards them, and again, they're back in this position.
Another eco comes in. It's this time that's looking towards the next round. They get $2,400. It means they'll be able to get AKs, but no orbs into the next round. That was a problem on Cash for sure. Once Ali started getting the AWP out, that's when they're actually getting rounds on the board. But this would be a straight rush to be. You're going to have to run through the fire here. Hope for the best. He's taking a ton of damage here, and it's going to be happy. Mowing them down as they jump out towards the window. He gets the first kill. MBK chiming in as well. That double USB headshot, why not? And it's going to be a triple. Does he want another one? It looks like he does. 4 kills with him against unarmored players. It's like a pistol round. 1-shot kills. All to the head, and he completely destroys them.
And that's one way to give yourself a whole chunk of money as well. He literally only came in with the armor, a little bit of, utility there, and that USPS. Now he can buy back in. He's dropped out his teammate. He's had a wonderful time of it. That's brilliant stuff from MBK. And again, very frustrating for FaZe. The way you lose these rounds can certainly weigh heavy on their mind, but FaZe can come back in with these rifles now. Let's see if they can do any better from the back of this, but already mid-aggression again. Apex can be wandering his way up here. FaZe better be ready for this. He already spots 1 crossing towards the box, takes the fight on the second. AZ falls and now goes back for more. Alu couldn't survive through that one. Excuse me, could survive through that one. Take a look towards A, because already 3 players heading that way for Envy. It is quite a curious play to begin with, kind of negating that presence in mid and sitting extremely deep on B, so maybe giving up certain pieces of map control to work their way back into it, but Alu just hits an absolute blinder. Apex gets completely outdone, and that's a massive opening now. They're of course going to take this. This is a huge opportunity towards B. MBK is the only one who could stop anything here, but he is drastically outnumbered. Absolutely.
Well, that's a great shot from Fox to kick things off. The smoke has gone out towards CT Spawn as well. They're trying to do what they can from CT Spawn. The CT's starting to rotate over as well. Kenny S in towards upper, but the bomb has been planted now. Got a kid on towards Devil. He's got the smoke as well, but it's 5 on 3 now. It could be a very difficult situation. Someone needs to be finding frags in the next few seconds.
Yeah, that window of opportunity is closing pretty quickly with every second that passes, and now even further beyond that, Jacob going to be finding MBK. Looks for the follow-up. The crossfire is still there. This would need some very quick shots to be landing back-to-back here for Envy to stand a chance.
Okay.
Devil, this is brilliant. What has just happened? Devil and Kenny S just go wild. That's the sort of performance you'd be looking for. They do have that kit on Devil as well, and that window of opportunity was very slim, and Devil is going on the defuse. We saw absolutely none of those kills, but they were incredibly quick back-to-back.
Didn't even refrag, so Kenny S having to step up here, which he does do. Hits the shot on towards Rain, but AZ looking for the kill in return. At this point, just why are they facing again?
Is it? I don't know if it's a lack of discipline. I don't know what it is. It's. Yeah, I hate harking back to this, but coming back after the break, they do seem to be lacking that judgment.
Facing that angle as well, you've got like 5 different points you need to be checking, and you're clearing it out. He's a very fast player, but when you have the advantage like that, you know they're up and on a low buy, and here we go. Then Kiyoshima is going to be lighting them up with the Tech 9. This is all stemmed from that initial face from Apex. They would have had another player rotating back in towards A, and this is a disappointing round for them to throw away. It's going to be Devil remaining now. He's coming in from CT Spawn, but 3 kills to find, and now all these players have weapons. It's almost an impossible task at this stage. You see the boost coming in. He hasn't spotted Kiyoshima's head. He could get a double spray down, you know. This could actually work in his favor. Here we go. There it is. First 2 kills come in, and he actually has got a smoke as well. He could just full defuse this. All of a sudden, he could... Oh, no.
What is... Henry, okay. I don't understand what's going on. It does get secured in the end by Devil. It was far from pretty. That whole round was a near-on disaster for Envyus. Let's start at the least, I guess, first issue, that being Apex with that overpeak towards mid, then Kenios on the wide swing out as well. So many of these...
Opening things up this time. He takes down Kenios with Devil, spraying the first player down towards B storage. Actually has a chance to get a double here. He fully blinds Rain and actually gets the 2 kills and looking for more as well.
I'm baffled how Devil's getting away with this for one, and why FaZe is still allowing him to do it. Kiyoshima now falls. How has no one cleared him out of this corner? It's so easy to normally get this one done, but Devil is having a big performance. Yeah. Maybe not having to in-game lead is just easing off a little bit from him, allowing him to be more of a performer here as well. But down to this 2v2. Will anyone overextend? Will they give away that opportunity to pull this one back? The bomb, I think, got spotted out pretty early on by Devil, so he knows it was around. That smoke, however, coming up means that he doesn't know if it's still there. Of course it is, however. So again, they can posture towards this quite early on.
His teammate MBK will be rotating in as well, trying to give him some backup. Anyway, towards upper for now. Just going to be Molotoving on top of that bomb as well to slow things down, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of split coming in here. It's going to be Jacob. He's coming in towards the vents. This can work out very nicely. What a great shot there from Alu. Comes down to the 1 versus 1 as MBK finds him, but the bomb's still down. Up to Jacob. Does get the shot in the back, but somehow doesn't nail it. It's MBK turning around and winning another key situation for Envyus. Every bit of luck going in their favor at the moment.
I don't know how they're winning this many rounds, I'm not going to lie. So many, like, okay, FaZe have been fighting back pretty hard as well.
Time to play with. A couple of flashbangs and a Molotov, that's about it, but Devil, he's rotating over towards B. Could he be the linchpin this time?
It's going to be bigger, this one. MBK, if he steps out at the wrong time, picks that moment wrong, he's going to be punished pretty quickly. Alu is watching this. A bit of a team flash came out. The 2 others were blinded actually by that point. Again, he's now able to single out Alu. Devil's up above, so he can still do work, and that's exactly what he's doing. AZ goes down, but Rain already made his way towards sights. Now it's Kenny S in the 1v2. Bomb's going to go down. Finally, FaZe have a good chance at locking out this round, unless Kenny pulls out some of that Kenny S magic here.
2 versus 1. This is a situation where if Kenny kills one, the other player should be firing off straight away and getting the refrag. Kenny only has 1 bullet, essentially, to actually win these circumstances, and it's going to be the smoke towards B storage, looking for anyone to give him an inch, because he would take a mile. And there it is. If you're going to face him, you're going to be pretty confident in your ability to take him down. Now it is the 1 versus 1. Rain panicking slightly, makes his way towards Checkers. I'm sure he does have vision of the bomb, but oh, he actually didn't. That was actually a risky moment for him. Had the face, had the time to perfection. It works out, and finally, FaZe do post around to the board, but unfortunately for them, money is actually a bit of a problem. They only kept 1 player alive in that situation, so they're going to be a little bit strapped for cash, especially if they lose this round as well. We'll be holding towards B storage for that initial aggression, which is happy. The reason he's doing that is a lot of CT teams will push towards B at the start of the round just to get intel. He can lock that down and potentially scare them off. And
absolutely no one from FaZe is playing particularly dedicated in towards A itself, so almost postured towards a retake or maybe just looking for that cross play. Again, no one really going in for this one yet.
Well, the smoke has gone down towards Highway. Not capitalizing just yet. I think they're trying to bait out the CT grenades, but this could be sneaky onto the bomb site here. But AZ, he's waiting for them. Doesn't get the first shot. It's Apex. It absolutely rails him there, but Rain fighting back.
Yeah, Rain's now the only one who can really affect this just yet. Jacob's on the way, so that can still happen. The bomb is, however, down. Now, Envyus still have 4 players standing, as do FaZe. So this retake is what they were posturing towards, and this is what they're going to get. Now, in the back, there is still Happy. That's the one thing you can bear in mind. He can come up Highway later on, but now already FaZe going to be looking towards the side itself. A couple of players already make their way across. It's Kenny to find one. A sick little follow-up towards Jacob as well. That's the aim you want to be seeing from this man already. Leaving just Keo alive in the 1v3. Him going to have to accept going down in that situation is what's going to happen, as outnumbered drastically. And what an aim-heavy round from Envy just to impress me there. That was actually beautiful shots.
Yeah, it's really nuts from Kenny. Very proficient in the pistol. He's one of the great AWPers who's a hybrid in almost every discipline. Just get them that final bit
Get it done, yeah.
There you go, the run boost coming in again.
Let's see if they actually put it off this time. Oh, that's not great. And now the run boost is, yeah, it works kind of. MBK gets propelled forward into merely the loving arms of Kiyoshima, but there we have it. Can he at least drag it a little bit further than wanted? And this is all just a clever ruse. This is a gorgeous ruse as well. Look at this. The bomb's going to be planted. Happy's now in a great position. They've got to hear this. They've got to hear this.
Kenny just wants to stay alive now. This is actually kind of sick.
They still don't know it's A. They have no idea it's A.
If they got that kill, that would have been it. That would have been enough to win the round.
When do they realise? They still haven't realised. As if this is happening. This is disgusting. If this is the round they win, Henry, I'm done.
What's the bomb doing?
I think it's ticking down. Yeah, that's what bombs do. And they don't have much time left either. If Happy can slow them down or do anything... What are you... Rain, what are you doing? What are you doing? Happy gets 3! That's the most disastrous round I have ever seen for someone to lose. But oh my word. Envy. What a way to win.
I thought that they could bounce back from that one. I thought, okay, Kenny didn't get a kill, so it will look quite cool. So I'm trying to avoid that.
We don't like to lie to you at home. So Henry's trying to be a nice guy about it. There it is, boys. It's already started. It can always happen. Interesting smoke like going out one towards Highway there actually from MB. I'm quite curious where that one came from, because that was a little bit of a set piece. And there you go. Kenny's found Rain, and now let's see what they do with this one. AZ's. He's kept that little bit of an ace up his sleeve for quite some time. They're waiting it out on the side itself. We're back down to a 3v3, and maybe there's a little bit of fight left in FaZe, or maybe just to extend the inevitable at this point. But Kenny doesn't hit the one on the way through there, and actually, Alu makes it out alive. So now the bomb has gone down. There's the push from Alu, and now it's all on Happy. 1v3, bomb's planted, he gives away his position, but now he's going to volley out towards the side, and the tag comes in, actually. That was Kia, just jumping up and down. Fair enough, why not on the scout, and the full diffuse is coming in. Happy knows he's got to get his skates on and get running. They've got to be able to do this. There's 5 seconds left on it. He sprays towards 1, 3 seconds. Alu came off the bomb, he takes the fight. Does he have the time? I think he does.
Oh, we have 3 seconds left.
Oh, Alu.
I think, yeah, they would have gone down as well, so that was the right call. But there it is. FaZe finds something to work with. first round and the second half brings it into 15-4, and problem is they're coming down to another 1v1 situation. Means that